Hey you guys, this is your girl Satea and welcome back to my YouTube channel Tay Slays. Today I will be showing you how I do a soft glam, and I'm using some new water activated liners by Suva. I believe that's how you pronounce it. So I did her eyebrows off camera. Before y'all say something, I know one of her eyebrows are like slightly higher than the other one, but that's how her eyebrows like naturally are. And I should have arched the other one a little bit more and brung it out a little bit more. But it is what it is. We all make mistakes, but I still like it, so whatever. So what I'm doing now is I am tapping in some of the some P. Louise base in the shade 0. I believe, yeah, it was in the shade 0. And I'm going in with some of the air spun, whatever the name is of it. Some translucent powder to set the P. Louise base on her eyes. And the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be going in with is the Signature Drip palette. And I'm going to be using that peach shade, and it's the peach shade, the white shade, and the brown shade on the second row. So I'm just going to be tapping those in with my BH Cosmetics brush. The BH Cosmetic brush, the V5 brush, but they do no longer sell these brushes anymore. So I've been looking for new brushes to buy. So I'm just going to be quiet for a second and let you watch me do what I do. And right here, I am going in with my Real Techniques. It's, I think it's called a concealer brush, I believe. And I'm just tapping in some of that P. Louise base in the shape of her eyes. And I'm just going to tap that in. And it's going to kind of give like a cut crease look, but it's not a cut crease look. I can never talk every time I start doing videos. And now I'm just going to start going in with that peach shade, and I'm going to kind of tap that in the middle, and then I'll be tapping the white shade in the inner corner. So now I'm going in with those water activated liners. Only thing you do is you take a little bit of the water, you take a little like droplets of water and you put it on there and you keep on mixing it until it comes to like this creamy but like not too creamy base. And I really love these, and I want to get some more. And I'm going to do another look because this was my first time using it. So So I was too scared to just like go in with it. But now that I used it, I love it, and I will be doing another YouTube tutorial. I want to recreate this look again, but I want to do a bolder liner, a bolder black liner, a bold with the pink and the dark pink, and then I want to do some glitter and stuff at the bottom. So just be watching out, because I will have another video. And the brush that I was using was just the brush that came with the water activated liners. So what's easier for me, I think next time I'm gonna do it a little bit different, but what I usually do is I go in with the colored liners first, and kind of create like it kind of gives me like a direction on how I want to do it. So I draw the color liner on first, and then I go under it with the black liner, and that just works out for me. So now you see me going in with the Sephora Precision liner. It's a matte black color. And now I'm going in some more with another one of the shades of the water activated liners, but I'm going in with the darker pink. And now I'm just priming, getting ready to prime her face with the Amberlease cream, and then I will be using the Angel Veil, the Angel Veil primer on her face. And I did her lashes off camera, and it's just some lashes that I got from AliExpress. And the shade that you see me going in with is the shade Taho from NARS, and this was like her perfect shade. And I'm going in with some of the Tarte Shape Tape concealers to highlight. And anything that I'm naming, I'll make sure I post it down in the description box. I can't remember exactly what shade it was. I think it was like tan sand and deep tan sand and like light tan sand. I always think I'm a scientist when I start playing in makeup because I'll be mixing 50 million colors, but I'll make sure I write it down in the description box. Now I'm going in to blend with my Real Techniques, the setting brush. And I like to jump back and forth between the setting brush and my beauty blender. So I'll start blending it out with the setting brush and then I'll alternate between the two. And before I start baking the face, I like to set under the eyes with a foundation powder, and the powder that I'm using is from the MAC. It's the MAC Studio Fix powders. And you see me just going in there and tapping it and kind of like wiping stuff off. And what I'm using to contour her face is one of the black opal foundation sticks. And I'm using that same color of the black opal foundation stick to contour out her nose. And now when I'm going in to bake her face, I am using the AC Cosmetics in the butternut beige, or it's medium beige, I believe. So I like to bake under the eyes, the nose, and sometimes I do like the cheeks and stuff. But then to set the whole face, I like to go in with a light layer of powder, and then I'll go in and I'll darken up the contour. I feel like it just helps the powders go on a lot better, because you know the rule, whenever you do a cream, you add a powder, and it gives it more of a filter look. So I always do that first. And now I'm deepening up her contour with the Juvias Place, the bronzing palettes, and that is the tan one. And now what I'm using to line her waterline, I am using the Anstasia Beverly Hills pomade in the shade Jet. And I'm going in with that Juvias Place, her blush palettes, that's volume 1, to smoke out the bottom of her lash line. And I also use the Juvias Place blush palette to add blush to her face, on her cheeks, whether. And to dust off the powders, I like to go in with the MAC, the powders, and I like to dip the brush in that, and then I like to go in and sweep the powder off to give less splashback. And what I'm using to line her lips, that is the Morphe lip lining pencils, and that's in the shade Trendsetter. And the lippy that I'm using in the middle is by the crayon case. Don't give me the line on what shade it is, but it's that pink shade that she has. And what I'm using to highlight her face, I'm going back in the other Juvias Place palette, the blush palette. It's the other one, the lighter pink one, I think is volume 2. And that's what I'm using. It's that purple, and it looks purple, but once you put it on the face, it's like a gold, and it's like really, really pretty. And I am setting her face with the Ben Nye mattifying setting mist. And before I highlight it, I use the Morphe Continuous Mist to set the face. So I set twice. And now I'm getting ready to go back in and gloss her lips, and I'm using the NYX Butter Gloss. Like, it's not Fortune Cookie. I can't remember the name of this one. Maybe it's called Sugar Cookie or something like that. But like I said, I'll write it down in the description box. And that is it, you guys. We made it through another video. If you like what you've seen, please hit like and subscribe, and hit that notification button up at the top so you can be notified when I upload videos. Bye, y'all.